It's time now for Game Night Live, previewing tonight's Bay Area sports on the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network.
Welcome into it. The day has arrived. Finally, Friday. That's right. It's time for Game Night Live. It's brought to you tonight by our good friends at BetterCreditCards.com. If you're in the market for a new credit card, review and compare their featured top cards now available. Find the best credit card for you. Apply easily online. You can apply securely online as well at BetterCreditCards.com. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com. Well, Carter was talking about it earlier today on Carter's Corner. We've reached the pinnacle. Top of the mountain. Final weekend. Major League Baseball season coming to an end. I'm wearing the Tuesday night hat tonight, although it's Friday. And tonight, the San Francisco Giants will open up the final 3 games at Oracle Park before fall and winter months set in. You've got the St. Louis Cardinals in town to play the Giants. Landon Root goes for Bob Melvin. He'll face Miles Mikolas. The Giants, not that it really matters to me, doesn't matter to a lot of people. A couple of wins, they would finish this season at the 500 mark. If they sweep, they finish above 500. Do you care? Is it a concern? Is the fact that we have failed to make the postseason basically it in a nutshell? Plenty of games that mean a lot, though. Maybe not for the Giants, but around Major League Baseball. So why don't we take a look at some of those games, some of the games that perhaps are already underway tonight, and some of the games that are getting underway a bit later on in Major League Baseball. Some good ones, too. All right, coming up tonight, we have got the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Well, the Detroit Tigers, one of the hottest teams in baseball. They lead the White Sox now. Bottom of the 6th inning by a score of 2-1. You've got the Nationals over the Phillies by a score of 7-0. No score, Red Sox and Rays. Here's a big game, big series. Royals and the Braves. The Royals, they're fighting for seeding in the wild card. The Braves fighting for the wild card. There's no score. That game is now in the top of the 4th inning. That one could be a doozy weekend series. The Marlins have been playing spoilers and actually been red hot down the stretch, beating some good clubs. Tonight they are in Toronto, and the Marlins are blanking the Blue Jays by a score of 6-0. As you see on the out-of-town scoreboard, the Astros lead the Guardians 1-0. Dodgers and Rockies are warming up for the start of their game getting underway shortly. Other games going on tonight in Major League Baseball as you take a look around the league. We have got the Orioles and the Twins. Twins are going to do a lot of soul searching. They're not going to make the playoffs. Got to win 3 in a row against the Orioles. Got to get some luck. Not making the playoffs. And they have been in a situation. They put themselves in a position to be in the wild card for most of the season. And what the heck has happened since the All-Star break? Actually, out of the break, weren't playing that bad, but down the stretch, one of the worst performances by any Major League Baseball team, the Twins. And again, they're scoreless with the Orioles. Little too late, in my opinion, for the Twins. We'll take a look at the standings. I'll show you why. The Mets and the Brewers are hooking up tonight in Milwaukee. No score. That one actually is in the warm-up. They'll be throwing the first pitch shortly. Later on tonight, you've got the Rangers at the Angels. That one is a 7:38 start. Padres and the Diamondbacks. That one at 7:40. The Padres played well against the LA Dodgers last couple of days. Diamondbacks, big series for them as they continue to fight in that wild card race. Other games tonight, Athletics and the Mariners. Good God, the Mariners, they have been eliminated. What the heck is going on? A lot of soul searching among Mariners front office members, team executives, and I'm sure a lot of Mariner fans. The Cubs are hosting the Reds today, and it's gone final 1-0 this afternoon. The Cubs with the victory. Talon the win. Nick Martinez with the loss in that game. Not a lot of hits, 9 total. Cubs 1-0. Later on, I mentioned the Giants at Oracle Park are taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Final 3 games of this season for the San Francisco Giants. And I question again, do you even care that the Giants are fighting for a 500 record? Everybody seems to be talking about Farhan Zaidi. Will he go? Will he stay? It's a big question the Clash asked. Should I stay or should I go now? Won't be his decision to make. And some people in the media are saying that the ownership group have made their decision. What it is, we may not find out until Sunday night, Monday, and hopefully, regardless of the outcome of the decision, at least tell us. Don't let this linger on and go on and on and on. That was a look at the games going on tonight in Major League Baseball, and some of them will affect the wild card races. Without any ado, we take a look at the standings, how the races are shaping up in Major League Baseball. Look at that. Baltimore Orioles, Detroit, Kansas City for the wild card. Minnesota, 3 games out there. Going to need a whole lot of help. I just can't see it happening. Kansas City and Detroit looking for home field in the wild card. Baltimore Orioles, they're holding on, and they will get a wild card position. If not, winning, let's see, their division, but it would take a whole lot of luck. We won't even get into that. I think we'll take a look at it tomorrow or maybe Sunday in the special morning show edition to try to figure it out, because you know what? A lot of teams, there's lose one, you're in. If your competition wins one, you're out. It's just too much. Like an election, it's too close to call. We'll wait till tomorrow or Sunday. But anyway, there you see it. Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals stuck at 85 wins apiece with 74 losses, batting .535 baseball this year. And there you see it. The race, it's tight. You think it's tight there? Skip up, look up. There we go. Padres, Mets, Diamondbacks. Then you've got the Atlanta Braves, and they are just 1 game behind. Diamondbacks, they are up against the San Diego Padres this weekend. Tough series. Meanwhile, as I mentioned on the scoreboard, the Atlanta Braves, they are already in action today, and they're playing the team that, take a peek back up here, they're playing Kansas City, who are fighting for a wild card position. So look at that. That is going down right to the final weekend of play. Every pitch of every game matters. It's like playoff baseball already. Mets at 87-70, Diamondbacks 88-71. And then don't forget, because of the hurricane on the eastern seaboard hit last night, you got the Mets and the Braves playing a doubleheader on Monday that could very well decide the outcome of the season. Very interesting what's going on around Major League Baseball this weekend. I can't wait. Can't wait to watch some ball tonight. I'm going to be watching the San Francisco Giants games. Don't know about you guys, what you'll be watching tonight, but it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Quick update on the scoreboard before I move on. Detroit, they lead the White Sox 2-1. Top of the 7th inning, Washington has tacked on a run. They lead Philadelphia 7-0. Pirates and Yankees in the 4th are scoreless. Toronto's just put 3 on the board. It's 6-3 for Miami. Houston 1-0 over Cleveland. No score in that Kansas City-Atlanta game. And in the top of the 1st, they are just underway. First pitch has been thrown. Dodgers at Colorado. I can't see the Dodgers having too much problems with Colorado as we look again at that interesting wild card race. Padres, Mets, Diamondbacks are in. Braves nipping at their heels. All right, what do we got elsewhere? NHL preseason play last night. You had the Bay Area's team over in San Jose in action. The National Hockey League preseason continued, and you had the San Jose Sharks down in Anaheim. The Sharks posted a 3-2 victory Luca Cagnani got the overtime winning goal from Ethan Codwell and Klim Kostin. That one a 208 over the overtime period. And the Sharks win the game. Georgi Romanov was in goal, played the whole game last night for the Sharks, by the way. That wrapped up their home-and-home series coming up October the 4th, start of the National Hockey League season. Can't wait for that. There are games going underway tonight. San Jose, of course, playing last night. That means that they will have the night off tonight. Some games already underway. Really not important. It's preseason. Nobody cares about watching preseason hockey for any fantasy leagues. Maybe you're watching your team, see the young guys, see some of the guys who'll be playing down in San Jose with the Barracuda in the AHL, or maybe in the East Coast Hockey League with Wichita as the preseason continues for the Sharks. But not a whole lot really to discuss as far as the NHL. NFL football last night, it was Dallas over the New York Giants. Pretty good game. Hope you enjoyed it. Coming up this weekend, everybody's been concerned about the beloved San Francisco 49ers. They're 1-2. They're going to be back home over at Levi. They'll be taking on the 1-2 New England Patriots. That game gets underway at 1:05 on Sunday afternoon. Don't panic. Teams are bitten by the injury bug early, including, in a big way, the Giants. Brock Purdy's looking good. No, nothing to worry about. They're playoff bound. Mark my words. So this weekend, New England, San Francisco. And I'm not the only one who thinks San Francisco can win this one, running away with it. The odds makers have made San Francisco the 10-point favorite. Vegas odds. They've given the Patriots 10 heading into that game. Game Night Live is brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. We tee up some of the action around Major League Baseball. Took a look at the standings. We also get you ready for football on Sunday. And, hey, hockey season's just around the corner as well. BetterCreditCards.com. Find the best credit card for you and apply easily and securely online at BetterCreditCards.com. Well, as I mentioned off the top, it is the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals tonight, 7:15, opening pitch. Eric and I will be over on our sister channel, Giants Sports Talk Live, and we will be getting ready for tonight's post-game show. It should be a dandy. Kyle's in the chat saying the Mets have a doubleheader to start their playoffs the next day after the season ends. That's terrible. Well, you know what? That's baseball. That's what happens. Mo G is in the house. Hey, Glenn, he loves the Tuesday orange hat. I've had this for a while. Actually, paid a little bit for this one. This one came from the Giants dugout store just a block down from my condo. So I wanted to pick up a nice hat. This is a quality hat. And you too can, when you're in, actually get the logo on the side as well. So when you're in San Francisco, if you're ever catching a game, maybe it'll be next year, make sure you visit the dugout store. You got lots of great stuff over there. And they have really revamped it. If you haven't been in for a while, it looks good. Fanatics have done a good job with the store over there at the ballpark. So you guys getting ready for the game tonight. Eric and I will be back on Giant Sports Talk Live tonight. We will be taking a look at how it unfolds, and especially interested in the wild card races I touched on earlier in the show. If you're just joining us, once again, we can take a look at the wild card standings in Major League Baseball. But you guys know as well as I do that it's up for grabs, especially in this National League wild card race where the Mets have 87 wins and 70 losses. Diamondbacks have 88 wins, but an extra tick in the loss column. The Mets playing .554 ball. D-backs .553. Could it get any closer? And you've got the Braves with 86 wins, nipping at their heels, just a game out. So they'll be looking for the Mets and Diamondbacks to lose this weekend. The Atlanta Braves would like to slip above that Mendoza line and into the wild card position, entering the weekend finale and into Monday's doubleheader with the New York Mets. Quickly, for those interested, you got Detroit and Kansas City. in the wild card spot, Minnesota would be looking for a whole lot of miracles. Not just one, a whole lot of miracles to get into the postseason. So there's your wild card race. And they're basically Kansas City, Detroit playing for the positioning headed into the postseason play. Yep. Eric and I will be taking a look at it all coming up in Giant Sports Talk Live immediately following tonight's game. Getting underway in, a couple of hours. You've got San Francisco, St. Louis Cardinals. All the other games will be pretty much in the books. Dodgers game going on right now. All the others just kicking off. The late start, of course, is the Giants game. So looking forward to the review over on Giant Sports Talk Live. Join us tonight immediately following Giants baseball. And we will be back again on Monday. Love talking sports early in the evening. Take a look at what's going on, especially these playoff wildcard races. You can find the better credit card of your choice. Apply easily and securely online by simply visiting the sponsor of tonight's show. And you're asking, who's the sponsor? There they are, bettercreditcards.com. Enjoy tonight's Major League Baseball play, whatever sporting event you may be tuned into, and we will catch you over on Giant Sports Talk Live later on tonight, myself and my co-host, Eric Romo. Enjoy your sports on a Friday night, and have a good night.
You've been watching the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.